Hello there and welcome to the first video of 2020, and I thought I'd just do it a different way around this time and start with the rubber rockery, just giving you a view from, I'm trying to think, from the west, so facing east, and if I pan round you might get a better sense of orientation. There's a large and giant collection tunnel there, and then looking back towards the nursery. The sun was out about 5 minutes ago and it's now gone back in. Typical, hey? But we'll just carry on regardless. But I finished mulching and weeding and all that sort of thing here. Didn't actually take too much effort, but what I've actually done as well is transplanted a few shrubs from my front garden and added some shrubs to help create a bit of a barrier there, because you can see the fence to the neighbour's garden. And although I love the tyres, I don't know it's necessarily everybody's thing. So, and this is my attempt to screen things a little bit. Obviously they'll take a little while to grow up, but should look really nice. I'm quite pleased with what I've transplanted. It's all taken beautifully because we've had that whole shed load of rain, as with so many people in the country. Don't normally say that for us. We're in such a rain shadow area and had it so dry. Trying to do anything last year would have been a nightmare. The ground was like concrete. So we come down here, and my old lopsided Hebe that I wrestled out of the ground from my front garden. And if we look to the corner of the field, you'll see some little net enclosures around some dwarf conifers that we bought initially to go in the garden around the bungalow, but we decided that we'd pop them here to create a little conifer area into the corner of the field. And again, it's partially to screen so the neighbours don't necessarily have to put up with us, and if we've got visitors around the nursery it also helps give them a bit more privacy. And then to the Galapagos beds. This one big odd shaped bed that I call the Galapagos because it looks a little bit like that, especially this time of the year with nothing much coming up. I've mulched an area, I've weeded the whole thing, but the ground is just too wet at the moment, so any thought of coming out here and playing today has been halted for the moment. And I have the third bed that I dug and planted up year before last now. I only spent one day in this garden last year and that was my birthday. But what's lovely about this bed is if I come down here, we've got all the little primroses that appeared. The other day they were out beautifully because it was lovely and sunny, but I've got every colour you can think of in here when they're all out. But you have to seize your moment when you take a video, and I didn't at the time. I was too busy working in here and then ran out of time and daylight. And this bed here, the second one I did, I've got to weed and mulch and find the edges again, so the chickens have rearranged things a little bit. But yeah, it's all coming along, and lots of shoots and things coming because it's been so mild, though at the moment it's not particularly mild. I'll just take you down past the front of the tunnels. We've just finished clearing them all out and rebenching and traying up the varieties. We've got all the miniatures, smalls and mediums still sitting here looking a little empty, apart from if I scan up here. Scanning up, am I in the right place? Come down, come down, come down. I'll find it again. I can see them, I just can't bring them into focus on the camera. There we go. Wonderful shoots of an early riser called First Love. Gorgeous, I love seeing things like that. But then of course it does leave you a little bit prone. You think, oh my god, what if we get a beast from the east again this year? But Now we've got quite a lot coming up. Here we go, one called Bobcat. Lovely big shoots coming through. So things are a-stirring. But where I was heading for are the tunnels. I'm just going to give you a quick squiz in. See, things ready to start the season off. This is number 3. I'm also using this for storage of all the crates and everything because it's been so blowy that, and our stock of crates is dropping somewhat. They keep splitting and stuff, that they all perish over time. We have had them for, some of them, best part of 40 years, so you're going to get a little bit of perishing going on. But it's been so windy that we can't really leave an awful lot outside. It just ends up in a massive heap and you're constantly sorting out and recovering from blows. I'll just show you through the net of number 2. So I haven't got a hand free to open the door. And then I was just going to take you to the entrance of number 1, where Roy's just finished traying up and sorting out. And now it's ready for us to label. Oh, he's up the end there, doing some watering. There we go. In for his close-up, Mr. DeMille. That's a cold job on a day like today. So yes, it's all coming together, ready for the season. What we're going to do is put some fixings up the length of each of the rows to attach the new labels to, which is something I've been, it's like the 4th row bridge job, creating all these labels, but we're almost there. So there you go. That's your first little video from Mickfield Hostas 2020. Bye for now.